All right, settle in, folks. We're about to dive headfirst into a hypothetical scenario so wild, so utterly bizarre, it could only exist in the realm of pure, unadulterated comedy. Imagine, if you will, a world where, poof, all the women just vanished. Not a trace, no goodbye notes, no forwarding addresses, just gone. And before you gasp, oh, the horror, let's be honest, for a certain segment of the population, the immediate reaction might be surprisingly chill. The first morning, things were a little quiet. No frantic searches for lost keys. No honey, have you seen my echoing through the halls? Just the gentle hum of a refrigerator and the distant sound of a video game. Breakfast became a highly efficient operation. Cereal straight from the box, maybe a cold slice of pizza from last night. The concept of a balanced meal suddenly seemed like an ancient myth. The biggest, most immediate, and frankly, most celebrated change. The public restroom situation. Lines? What lines? It was a free-for-all, a glorious, unencumbered dash to the nearest stall. No more waiting, no more awkward shuffling, just pure, unadulterated, bladder-relieving freedom. It was a golden age of efficient bodily functions, truly a marvel to behold. At home, the television remote became a singular, undisputed monarch. No more negotiations over what to watch. Sports, action movies, documentaries about obscure historical battles. It was a non-stop festival of male-centric programming. The concept of channel surfing evolved into channel dominating. Every screen, every speaker, every pixel was dedicated to the pursuit of uninterrupted, testosterone-fueled entertainment. Wardrobes underwent a radical transformation. The need for matching socks became optional. Ironing, a forgotten art. The uniform of the day quickly devolved into sweatpants, t-shirts, and whatever was closest to the bed. Fashion shows were replaced by who can wear the same hoodie for the longest competitions. Comfort became the ultimate style statement, and frankly, personal hygiene took a slight, shall we say, sabbatical. Dining out became an interesting experience. Restaurants quickly adapted, offering menus consisting primarily of wings, burgers, and various fried concoctions. Salads were relegated to the realm of mythical creatures. Home cooking involved a lot of instant noodles and microwave meals. The phrase nutritional value was quietly retired from the lexicon. It was a carb lover's paradise, a true testament to simplified gastronomy. Dating apps, once bustling hubs of hopeful swiping, became ghost towns. The endless scroll of profiles, the witty bios, the carefully curated selfies, all rendered utterly obsolete. The concept of the chase was replaced by the quiet. Social interactions became less about impressing and more about simply existing. It was a strange, new, unburdened world. Conversations became remarkably streamlined. No more nuanced discussions about feelings or subtle social cues. Communication was direct, efficient, and often involved grunts or pointing. The art of active listening was replaced by the art of nodding vaguely. Emotional intelligence, once a valued trait, was now just a fancy term for overthinking things. Workplaces saw a dramatic shift. Office politics seemed to evaporate. Meetings became shorter, more direct, and often ended with a collective decision to order pizza. The break room fridge was suddenly full of energy drinks and leftover takeout. The concept of decor was replaced by functional. It was a lean, mean productivity machine, or at least that's what they told themselves. The world became a little quieter. Less chatter, less laughter, less everything. The background hum of daily life, once filled with a symphony of voices, was now a more muted, singular tone. It was a world of simplified choices, unburdened schedules, and an abundance of free time. A world where the biggest challenge was remembering to change your underwear. And then, slowly, subtly, a realization began to dawn. While the immediate changes were, for some, surprisingly convenient, a deeper, more profound emptiness began to settle in. The ease was undeniable, but the richness, the vibrancy, the sheer point of it all seemed to have evaporated with the women. It turns out, convenience isn't everything. So, there you have it. A glimpse into a world where half the population just vanished. It was easy, all right. Maybe a little too easy. But what about the other side of the coin? What happens when all the men disappear? Get ready, because next time we're flipping the script. And trust me, that one's going to be even funnier.